Hello there, welcome to part 4. Let's talk about the expectations in the classroom. In the classroom, it's a place for learning where you would learn with the teacher and the teacher will present information to you. And in many cases, you have to show or demonstrate that you understand perhaps the skills or you have an understanding of what she taught in the lecture. In classroom, you want to come to class, you want to be on time, and you want to come to class. You cannot expect us to teach you and you're not here. We want you to be in the classroom, engaged, participating in the class, asking questions, doing your homework, doing the class projects. That's the expectation in the classroom. We ask, of course, that you wear the appropriate clothing, which is a black pair of scrubs. And we ask that you wear the correct shoes in clinical. That's black sneakers or white sneakers, no slippers, no sandals, no stilettos. You wear black nurse shoes, which are sneakers. You can wear Crocs in classroom, but no Crocs in clinical. In the classroom, we expect you to turn your telephone off or down or on vibration. We do not want you to be on your phone constantly, taking phone calls, texting. We do not want your telephone to ring in the classroom, being a distraction. We want you to pay attention in the classroom. No texting, no constantly being on the telephone. That does not help when you are trying to learn. You might want to tell your family members that you are in class and that you have to pay attention. You will get breaks. You will get a break in the morning. You will get a break in the afternoon. You will get a lunch break so you can make phone calls. Now, if you have to receive an urgent phone call or something is going on at home where something, has gone wrong or so, you can take your phone call, but you want to take it outside of the classroom. No disruption in the classroom to take a phone call. And you can go outside onto the hallway or into the lobby area and make your phone call or receive your phone call. We also ask you to do that respectfully in the clinical site. When you go to clinicals, we ask that you do not use your cell phone in the clinical unless you are taking a phone call that's urgent. And when that happens, we ask you to go off of the hallway. You may go into a private area, and the teacher will explain that to you more in clinicals. But you do not use your cell phone in the clinical area, specifically taking pictures, because we have to protect our patients' privacy in the facility. So when you're in the facility, you do not use your cell phone in the patient area. Okay? So in class, it's time for learning, no arguing with the teacher, no loud behavior. You have to listen. You cannot sleep in the classroom and then ask the teacher what she just said. You have to be engaged. You cannot fall asleep in the classroom. If you're feeling a little bit tired, you may want to stand up. You may want to go get yourself some coffee or a cold drink or something, but you want to be awake, not asleep. You cannot put your head down on the desk and sleep. Okay, so you want to be engaged in the classroom. Now, in the classroom, in the lab week, we show you lots of skills. We expect you to return demonstration on the skills. When the teacher teaches you the skills in the classroom, we want you to be fully engaged, not on your phone. Don't step out of the classroom when the teacher is showing the skill. And then after her demonstration, the teacher wants you to do a return demonstration. She wants you to work on it. At first, you may not get it correct, but you have ample time in the classroom to practice, to return demonstrations on the skills, to make sure that the teacher knows that you did the skill, that you're doing it correctly. If you have questions, you can ask about the skills at that time. But we really want you to pay attention to your skills when the teacher is teaching. Don't be absent and then expect the teacher to go over all the skills. That's why we have the skills on video, so you can watch the skills on video as well. But if the teacher teaches 5 skills on day 1, you cannot expect her to teach those 5 skills again on day 1, because she has also to teach other skills on day 2. So the teacher cannot teach 10 skills in one day. She might want to, but it's not always possible. So if you miss skills on a day because you were absent, you want to find out from the teacher what skills she went through, and you want to try to get caught up. Watch the videos online. Watch the students in the classroom. Ask the teacher. Practice the skill and make sure the teacher is checking on you. In our classrooms, we have practice session at the beginning of the class. That is, teacher teaches you the skills on day 1. On day 2, you come in. The first thing you do is practice the skills the teacher taught the day before. You would find in your binder a skills practice sheet. We ask that you highlight the skills the teacher teaches you, and then we ask that you practice each skill 10 times before the state exam. How about that? 10 times before the state exam, and if you practice consistently in the classroom, you should show perfection of the skill by then, before your state exam. If you're not sure of a step, you practice. You practice, you ask the teacher to check on you to make sure you're doing it correctly. The problem with students who do not practice is they fail. We don't want you to fail. We want you to pass your skills exam at the first attempt. And in order to do that, we're going to encourage you to practice your skills early at the beginning of the class so the teacher can see. So those are the expectations of the class. The teacher, of course, will throw in 2 cents worth. She'll tell you more. She'll will expect, however, that you follow the procedures, the practices, and it's very clearly written on your syllabus. If you're not sure of your expectations in the classroom or behavior in the classroom, you are welcome to review your syllabus.